gonna keep it real with y'all. When God made woman, he was showing out. He really was. And being a woman is my biggest flex, the biggest one that I have. Have you ever seen a woman walk? The power in her stride, the fluidity of her hips, the fire in her eyes, the smile that shadows her lips. She is the embodiment of grace, the perfect picture of elegance. Her presence demands the attention of every room she steps in. She is beauty. Have you ever heard a woman talk? Captivated by the rise and fall of her voice, the dignity with which she speaks, the integrity and intellect she fully employs. A voice sweet like honey and thicker than wool. A voice that'll talk you out of your money, leave you drowning in your drool. She is magic. Have you ever looked into a woman's eyes and clear as day seen the ocean of emotion she tries to hide, an expert at blinking tears away, skillful at holding back the crashing of those tides? They say the eyes are the windows of the soul. In the bows of the storm, she high steps, crown grazing the clouds, unfazed by the pain. She smiles against the wind, holding out for that promised arch of hope after the rain. She is stillness. Have you ever witnessed a woman's strength? Single-handedly putting herself back together while the other hand holds up those around her. She'd rather cry in silence and suffer in solitude than to let anyone worry about her. Her shadow crawls along floorboards, spine twisted and indented under the weight of a world that still questions her strength. That arch in her back that men love so much didn't get there by itself. No, that's the imprint of a burden forced on her until she bent in submission, but she's still too promiscuous, too timid, too loud, too dominant, too proud, too emotional, too fed up to care what a man got to say about how she's living. You can probably balance a cup on that thing because my sister is thick. Skin so thick, skin thick like rubber, strong and elastic, spread so thin, and she still finds more to give. She can't be broken by you, little boy. Her body carries the stories of our ancestors, history mapped across her skin like far-reaching roots, deep and permanent. Her womb, God's own personal portal from heaven to earth, chosen temple of creation, life-giving bosom after the pains of birth, bodies that have given birth to nations. We all came from a woman. From the moment we enter this world, we were laid on a woman. There's one simple thing I need you to understand. When you're in the presence of a woman, you're in the presence of God's greatest gift to man, and that's on what's this, period.